We're getting it done today. I don't care. 2 streams in a row, baby. There's no introduction, there's no nothing. We are fighting Radahn. We are getting a no-hit. And we keep going until we get it. Fucking damn it. Of course we get hit by that. But it is expected at this point. It is expected. I am making progress and at such speed. Like it took, honest to God, like 70 hours for me to learn Malenia. So the fact that in just 10 hours we are so close to getting this guy. Fuck off. Fuck off, Radahn. I mean, we are getting to phase 2 so quickly that I don't even care about getting hit that early, because each attempt is really short. Like, we have done 2 attempts already in less than 5 minutes. That is very quick. And this is the build, by the way. Yeah, it is kind of insane. It is very high level, but you're perfectly capable of reaching this level by the point you arrive here, so you gotta start from somewhere. God damn it. I was trying to break his posture. It was very close. Yeah, it was 2 hits away. Fuck. Yeah, kill me already. So, very interesting to think about. The area attack, the center point of the attack is you. So that means that we might be able to get a little bit away from him and then just run towards him. And that way we can punish him outside the range of the attack. Well, he gets back to the ground. I gotta test that. Oh, that was a very, very fast voice break. There we fucking go. Okay, so let's get a little bit away from him. 1, 2. Okay, that works. That works. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah! Yeah, that got me off guard. But I mean, it makes sense that he was doing that combo. He was really low HP already, and he usually does it by that point. It's mostly something that he does once per fight. I was gonna say it's his big enemy attack, but he has a lot of those. It's not the only one, for sure. I mean, almost every single thing this guy does is anime. Oh, that was risky, but it was worth it. There we go. That was very risky. Holy shit. 1. Ah! So he blocked the way. He blocked the way. That's important to know. Also, I just what the fuck? I just stayed put and didn't move a single muscle, and he wasn't hitting me, so it's designed to get you if you run away? Okay. Yeah, but I still prefer to just run sideways, because that way I can count how many attacks he's doing, so I can time my dodge. Ah, fuck off. You're the worst, Radahn. You're the fucking worst. My bad. That was my bad. Holy, I forgot. I was so focused on trying to optimize the punishes because he was really close to losing his posture. He was so close. I was so fucking blindsided by that for one microsecond I thought myself I was still on phase 1 and I got hit. Because you gotta be walking around him. There's no other way. Now his posture is all recovered, I think. Fuck you, Radahn. Oh, come on. Are you serious? This guy's not serious. He didn't just hit me with that. He did fucking not. I refuse. Killed. Killed. Uber tilt. Fuck off. Also, I'm just realizing now. It is very noticeable, and I mean very noticeable, the fact that I'm not carrying faith anymore, because yeah, faith affects sacred defense. So I was very tanky against those attacks, but right now they just fucking blow me up. They blow me the fuck up. Well, at least whenever he kills me on his second phase, at least it's quick, you know? At least I don't have to get hit and then go, okay, please kill me now, you know? This is fairly quickly. It goes by really fast. Radahn himself is my reset button. Optimal, I would say. Because I managed to whip one more hit in before doing the crit. So he is lower its speed than usually is right now. I'm gonna break my controller right now. Fuck, I knew I was doing it wrong. I knew I was doing it wrong. Fuck. That was so close. We had him. Holy shit. Oh, that was just one hit. Fuck. Oh. God damn it. Okay, this has been the best attempt so far. Best attempt so far. So now it's time to revive this motherfucker. Yeah, cheat engine, you're alive now. Okay. We keep trying. We're so close. Holy shit. Nah! Could have saved it if I buffered a dodge afterwards, but I fucked it up. God damn it. Panic. Panic. Try to dodge. You don't have to dodge there. If you dodge, you fuck up the whole timing. You can still do it, but it's way more difficult because it's like, oh, I just dodged. Now I'm gonna guess how many attacks he already did in the chain because I was not counting. Terrible attempt. Terrible. Holy. I refuse to back down against such a bullshit boss. Brother, holy fuck. Oh, that was instant! Holy! Of course, I mean, he can whip it out whenever. He can whip it out whenever. He can just do it. But I guess I was not expecting for him to just do that. Beautiful phase 1. Did all the dodges. Every single one of his attacks from phase 1. I think he did them all. Ah, come on, you motherfucker. Like, I reached a point where I know if I literally just equip whatever defense talismans or whatever fucking defense flash, like, it would be over every single attempt. I would be able to just kill him repeatedly. He would have no chance against me. He would need to survive me. I am the boss here. But we are in the training arc, so winning is not enough. It has to be fucking perfect. And I'm trying my best. I can tell you that. Come here, bitch. No way, brother. Okay, I'll be back. Give me just 1 second. Yo, what's good? Welcome to the stream, Joshua. We are trying to no-hit this motherfucker. And it's taking its toll in me. Just like that. And just like that, it's over. Yeah, get rid of me. We need to reset. The timing on the AoE attack after he does the clone thing on the air, it keeps driving me crazy. I've done it like 1,000 million times, but it still it can still get me. Because he has another attack that looks exactly the same, but the timing is different. Ah! That is 100% my fault. Yeah, get rid of me, kill me. Parry. Parry time again. Aye. You're trying to beat Crushable Knight right now? Damn! Like, that is a very early game. I don't think you should be here. Like, this is literally the final boss of the DLC. You shouldn't be getting spoiled, don't you think? But still, I appreciate it, though. I guess you mean the Crushable Knight in Limgrave, right? Or another one? Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's alright. Some people don't care that much about the story in these games. I do, for one. But if I went into someone's stream and somebody fucking spoiled the final boss for me, I would be pissed. I would be pissed, at least. Yeah, Crushable Knight is I hate them. I fucked up that one. Forgot to dodge again. I just need to get better at dodging. I mean, isn't that the whole Dark Souls experience? Isn't that the whole game? Yeah, of course. I just need to get better at dodging. That's like saying, yeah, I just have to get better at everything. And it's like, yeah, of course you have. Which, by the way, if you're a new player, you can ask me literally anything. I will try to answer the best that I can. I've played this game for way too many hours, so if you have literally any concerns, any questions, I'll try to help you as much as I can. Oh, that was a risky move, my god. You You started playing 2 weeks ago, and this is your first Souls game? Elden Ring is your first Souls game, or have you played any of the previous ones? Because that's also a very important thing to know. Because Elden Ring, yeah, Elden Ring is quite different from other Souls games. I've been playing this game since 2010, so, you know. Your first one. Oh my god, then you are in for a rude awakening, fella. Because this game doesn't fuck around. This game... So, the thing about Elden Ring, FromSoft didn't expect for this game to be as popular as it was. They did this game to fuck with us. They did this game to fuck with us veterans. People that supposedly would be able to face this game. And we still got fucked when this game came out. So, all of you new people, yeah, you're kind of fucked. So, my biggest recommendation would be to just... Brother, as long as you're not being carried by someone in co-op, just use whatever you feel like it. Don't let anyone tell you, yeah, but this is cheese, or this is not fair, or this makes the game too easy. Don't fucking trust anyone. Just play the way you enjoy the game. As long as you are not thinking, oh, that just ruined my experience, and I'm realizing it. As long as you don't think something is ruining your experience, just do whatever you want, and you'll have a lot of fun. And if you enjoy the game, you can... I mean, you can always come back and try something different, or limit yourself in some way. Which is the endless cycle of getting better in these games. So don't worry, don't fret. Just... If you want to use the infamous Mimic Gear, just use it. If you want to use the overpowered weapons, just use them. Don't worry about it, and you'll have a lot of fun. And if you don't, well, that's okay too. Because that's the beauty of Elden Ring. Almost anything can work. That's the thing. So as long as you're enjoying the ride and the feeling of, oh yeah, this attempt went a little better and I understand a little better how to fight this enemy now. As long as you're having that experience, that is the intended experience. It doesn't matter if you're using magic, it doesn't matter if you're using a heavy-ass sword, it doesn't matter if you're using summons. If you notice yourself getting better, that's the intended experience, and you're welcome. I hope you're having a lot of fun. This is my favorite game ever made. Ah, no! He used the projectile point blank range. That's mortifying. Holy shit. Yeah, get rid of me. Kill me. Kill me now. Yeah, do the thing. Have you gotten up to Margit yet? It's just curiosity. If you have not gone to Margit, I'm not gonna explain who he is or where he is. I'll just shut my own mouth, and you'll find him at some point. But yeah, have you found have you fought Margit yet? Oh god, that was terrible. Hold up. Yeah, kill me now. Let's reset. You're not sure? Okay. Well, I'm not gonna spoil anything. I mean, you're getting yourself enough spoil with this boss fight, so... If I can shut myself and not tell you anything about characters or names or where bosses are and shit, the better. So yeah, you'll find him. It's unmissable. You'll have to face that boss. And you'll realize why I asked you if you fought Margit or not. That was a a highlight for sure. He was the boss that was made for us veterans to let's be received. He was made to give us a warm welcome. Let's say it's like, oh, you think you're better, you're good at this game. You think you're a veteran. Okay, now time to get fucked. Welcome to Elden Ring. This is different. Oh, you fought him. Okay, well, if you fought Margit and won, that's good news. That's good. Because other bosses might be harder for you because of your own playstyle and shit. But I consider Margit to be one of the hardest early game bosses they have ever done. Like, Margit is up there. If you defeated him, you are on the right track. What build are you using? What type of weapons are you aiming to use? Or you're just trying whatever you find? Because I'll try to give you some pointers on what stats you should worry about and shit to do more damage. Unless you haven't found your build yet. Maybe you just don't know what to use. Took me a lot of tries, of course. It took me a lot of tries. Everyone suffered on that boss. He's very difficult. But what build are you using? Are you using a katana, big sword, a sorcerer? What are you using? I'm curious. Kill me, Radahn. Get rid of me. Bloodhound. Oh, one of the most overpowered weapons in the entire game. Okay, so maybe you should focus on leveling bigger, because having health early game is the most important thing, not just because everything hits very hard, but because if you're able to last longer in a fight, you'll learn more about the fight. And that's the main reason. You'll do less damage, yeah, but most of the damage that you get from weapons comes from weapon upgrades. So you should probably focus on leveling vigor, and afterwards you should level some dexterity. With Blood Flame. Oh, that's disgusting, actually. I'm guessing you saw a video or something, because yeah, that's that's a classic combo. And that is very good, for sure. Like, don't worry about your weapons. Your weapon is gonna be more than sufficient for the entire game. Oh my god! Brother, I've killed you 5 times today already, okay? We cannot be doing this at this point. I cannot be hit by that at this point. That's such a bullshit attack. Yeah, you saw a video. Like, no wonder. Like, it is one of the most famous weapons in this game, because you can get it, like, 10 minutes in, and it's disgusting. Especially the Ash of War. The Ash of War is just fucking bullshit. I'm not gonna fuck around. It is bullshit. It is way too strong. But hey, if you like it, that's all you need. You'll try more weapons. If you like the game, you'll come back and you'll try more things. And also, important detail. If you like the moveset of the weapon, you might find later into the game another weapon of the same type. I mean, as long as you find another great curved sword, you can carry both of them, one in each hand, and you'll do a new moveset with 2 of them, which is very cool. That's something that That's something that you can do in Elden Ring. As long as you're using two weapons of the same type, one in each hand, you'll unlock a new moveset. So, if you find another curved greatsword later into the game, don't be scared about leveling both of them and using them at the same time. It is gonna be really fun. Also, more difficult to use too. But my friend is way better than me. I think it's because he's played Bloodborne. Oh, okay. Bloodborne's hard. Not as hard as this game, but Bloodborne is one of the harder ones, and it is very fast and very frantic, with a lot of very bullshit bosses. So yeah, if you've beaten Bloodborne, you are more than ready to face this game. Which, surprisingly enough, it's the only game FromSoft has made that I have not played yet, because I don't own a PS4. Never did. But the progress on PS4 emulation is going really fast. Like, really fast. Like, we have gotten from not being able to boot up the game 1 month ago to being able to play the game on PC. So in 2 months or so, I see myself playing Bloodborne for the first time on PC. I am very excited about it. Oh god. My first console was Xbox 360. Okay. I never got to own a console. I've been playing for PC for my entire life. It's getting better nowadays, but yeah, I remember back then wanting to play Halo 3, and they didn't fucking release it on PC. They only released 1 and 2, and I had to wait for like, literally, for like 15 years for them to release the damn game on PC. Good times. So I guess you're playing on console now too, right? I'll explain when I die. This attempt. I'll explain. Ah, fuck! Well, I got hit. I can explain now. So, there are a limited amount of upgrade materials that you have to use to level your weapons, but you can find in certain places some items that you can give. Okay, let me show you what I mean. Let me show you what I mean. Okay? So, if you come here to the round table, through the round table hold, and you come to these ladies, this statue, there are some items that you can find in certain dungeons that you can give them, and that will unlock the ability for you to buy infinite amount of upgrading materials. They are called bell bearings. Let me write it down for you because I know my accent is not the best. English is not my first language. So let me write it down. So, worst case scenario, you can look for it in the wiki or wherever. Bell bearings, ball bearings, some of that, okay? I think it's one or the other. So, you can come to these ladies and you can offer them the ball bearings. And with them, you can buy infinite materials. So as long as you have the runes, which you can farm them, as long as you have the runes to buy materials, it just doesn't matter. So yeah, you can switch weapons as a... Yeah, it's Spanish. Yeah, it is. I guess the accent is very strong then. But of course, I stream in English because, you know, the English community is bigger in general in YouTube. But yeah, so as long as you can buy the materials, you can essentially try any weapon that you want. But there is another mechanic that is way more limited. There is the ability to swap up your stats. Like, okay, I'm gonna turn this duelist build into a mage build because I wanna swap all my decks for intelligence. You can do that, but that is limited. That is limited for sure. But yeah, if it's weapons that you're worried about, don't worry about them. Come here, you motherfucker. Let's fucking go, brother! Oh my fucking god. We got it. I just now hit it. The hardest boss in the entire Soul series. Oh my fucking god. Sheesh. Got it. Yeah, I'm so sad. Mythic wasn't here. Mythic would have wanted to see this. Oh my god, we got it. We got it live. Let's fucking go. GG's. GG's. I've been fighting this motherfucker for 10 hours in order to get it. Ah, that feels so fucking good. So, now I'll answer your questions. Because now it's gonna be a way chiller stream where I'm not gonna be worried about getting hit once. I'll just be doing random stuff. I went to the status for the Bloodhound. Oh, you mean this, right? You mean this? Which, by the way, in case you notice something different in my game than in yours, completely normal. I'm not playing vanilla. I'm playing with a mod that adds a lot of shit to the game. I'm playing Elden Ring Reforged. It's sadly only available on PC, and that's one of the advantages of playing on PC. But yeah, my parents never talk to me in Spanish because they want me to be able to talk to anyone in school, anyone. Oh, okay, Okay, so I'm not gonna get into your private life, but I could guess where you came from and where you're living right now. I could certainly guess. So you mean you had to get to this statue to get the weapon, right? Well, what I'm gonna tell you. Let's look in the map. For example, okay, so if you open your map, right? You cannot see it right now because it's been obscured by this icon, but you would see a big ass, and I mean a big ass hole in the map. Let me see if I can give you another example. Yeah, like this. See this? Okay. If you're anywhere in your map and you see a hole like this, it's a mine, and it will have upgraded materials of one type or the other, because there are two types of weapons in this game. Weapons that get upgraded by normal smithing stones, the black ones, and other weapons that are like special that can be upgraded with the white ones. The white ones are in general harder to get, but the advantage of weapons that get upgraded by white smithing stones is that they only need one per level, and there's only 10 levels. So a normal weapon at level 25, which is the max, it's the same as a white weapon at level 10. So yeah, that's another one of the reasons why the Bloodhound sword is so strong, because it uses white titanites. And fucking old ass veterans that don't have the time to just grind the game from the beginning again, just go through all the places where they know those materials are, and you arrive at Liurnia with a +7 weapon, which is disgusting. You shouldn't do that, by the way. You shouldn't do that, because that for sure will break your experience, because you will fucking stomp everything and not learn anything. So around Limgrave, you should have like if you're using a white weapon, you should be getting like maybe a weapon level 2, Liurnia about 3 or 4, Altos around 5 or 6. Yeah, like each new region that you find, you should expect your expected weapon level to be higher, right? If you hit a boss and you're suddenly like, whoa, I'm not doing any damage, maybe your weapon needs upgrading, or maybe your stats need upgrading. No. I don't mean that at all. You should use whatever you want. What I mean is, you shouldn't cheese the whole game by going places of higher level than you to get higher level upgrading materials. You should just upgrade your weapon with the materials that are available to you. That's what I mean. Use whatever you want. But if you, like, you kill Margit, right? So, Margit, you can destroy him with a Bloodhound sword at level like 2. If you come back to Margit with a Bloodhound weapon at level 7, which is something that you could do, by the way, you could absolutely do that if you knew how. You would maybe kill him in 3 presses of your L2 button. And I'm not kidding. That's how broken it can get if you just break the progression. That's for later playthroughs. When you understand how the game works, just cheese the game however you want. Okay. Also, very important, do you understand what the stats do? Because these games don't explain shit to you. They don't explain shit. So I don't think you would know what each stat does, and it's kind of important. So if you want me to give you a brief explanation of the stats, I can give it to you. Also, I'm gonna start a new playthrough because I know for a fact that there's one guy that wants to see the rest of the DLC bosses. So I'm gonna just start from the beginning now. I'll just start preparing another build. But damn, that was fun. And again, this is not your standard Elden Ring. This is something else. This is Elden. Oh wow. Okay, hold up. Which one do I remove? Oh, this one. There's a lot of things that, so yeah, please give an explanation. So, okay. I'm gonna create a new character now. This is gonna be an educational stream now. I don't care. It's only you, so I dedicate the rest of the stream to you, if it's necessary. That's how this works. So, stats. Vigor is your max HP. That's mostly all there is to it. It also increases your fire resistance, but you shouldn't worry about that. Vigor is your max HP. And in general, every single character that you make should level Vigor at some point or another. It's one of my complaints about this game, by the way. Because in other games, you could save some points into Vigor if you are going for a tankier build or whatever. But Elden Ring, if you don't have 60 points of Vigor by the end of the game, you are doing something wrong, and you are gonna get one shot at some point. So yeah, Vigor is your max HP. Done. For each point in other skills that you spend, at least spend 2 in Vigor. Right? So, for example, let's say you're going for a katana build, and you are at 20 dexterity. You should at least have 35 in Vigor at that point. That's the only set and true thing that works for every build. Vigor is everything in this game, because if you can survive for longer, it means that you're gonna see more of the things that the enemies do, and that helps you learn faster. Doing 20 more damage per hit doesn't help you learn the game faster, but having more health certainly does. And at some point or another, you're gonna need it. So yeah, Vigor is health. Mind, it's your maximum amount of mana. You shouldn't worry about it unless you're going for a mage build, which there are 2 kinds of magic in this game. You can go for an intelligence build or a faith build for different types of sorceries. But unless you are going for those types of builds, mind shouldn't be an issue at all, because you're gonna have more than enough mind. Maybe in the late game, it's like, oh well, I want to use my Ash of War more times in a row because I really like my Ash of War. Then you can spend some points in mind, but it's certainly not a priority. Endurance, though, necessary only for the hyper late game, and we are talking about DLC territory, because Elden Ring is really, and I mean really, generous with your endurance. In other Dark Souls games, when you were out of stamina, you literally had to run away from the boss and hide from them for a while your endurance came back. In Elden Ring, as long as you are not panic rolling because you don't understand how the boss works and you just press dodge all the time, unless you're doing that, you will have more than enough endurance in general. But yeah, it is a very good stat. In fact, I won that fight and I was able to be that aggressive because I have 45 points on it. You don't need 45 points to get through the game at all. You don't need them. That's something I do because I'm insane. I'm stupid. And I like to be in the middle of a fight the whole time. But 20 endurance, 25, maybe even 30, that's okay. That's okay. You can get away with that. So if you want to be very active and be able to attack all the time and dodge all the time, and level endurance too. Now for the damage stats. Strength is generally for big weapons. Dexterity is generally for smaller weapons. Intelligence is for mages. And faith is for faith users. Miracle users. Arcane is strange, and I'm not gonna explain it because I don't want you to get stuck with the arcane shit. Arcane is, we don't talk about arcane here. That is complex shit, okay? So just forget about arcane. But for instance, let me reload my save, and we are gonna take a look at how this system works. So also, keep in mind, the mod that I'm using has infusions that do not exist in the base game, but don't worry about it. So, let's look at the stats of my weapon, right? So, Okay, I'm gonna remove everything from it, so it's very easy to understand. Let me remove everything from it, please. Okay. So, this is the weapon that I'm using. This is at max level, right? As you can see, it has some attributes required. It asks you that you should have 11 strength and 14 dex to be able to use it. Once you reach those stats, you can technically use it, and it does the damage that it says. But here comes the important part. Attribute scaling. The scaling is how much damage you get based from your damage stats. So as you can see, it scales B minus and C minus on B minus on strength and C minus on dex. That means you're gonna get more damage with this weapon with strength than with dexterity. So if I wanted to do a lot of damage with this weapon, I would need to level a lot of strength. Okay? But this system is flexible. You cannot do this with white smithing stone weapons, but you can do this with normal weapons like this. You can use an Ash of War on them. And when you use an Ash of War to change the moveset of the L2, you can choose from a variety of affinities. You unlock these affinities with items that you will find. Don't worry about it. You will find them. You will find most of them, at least, if you explore. So, standard is just what the weapon does, right? B minus, C minus. But, oh, I'm using a strength build and I want to try this weapon. What do? Heavy. Oh, it goes from B minus to B. Cool, now it scales better. Or maybe, oh, I'm doing a dexterity build because I was carrying katanas 10 minutes ago, but I want to try this weapon. What do? Keen. It goes to B minus on dex. Now it scales better with dexterity. Oh, I have a lot of strength and a lot of dexterity. Go for quality. It makes both of the scalings better. Or maybe you're a mage, but you don't want to just spam sorceries. Maybe you want to be able to use a melee weapon. Okay, let's scale it with magic. Now it also has an intelligence scaling. So that's how this system works. And for the most part, you can do mostly whatever the fuck you want, honestly. As long as you're not doing something extra stupid. For instance, if I... Let me look for a ridiculous weapon, okay? I'm looking for something that looks stupid or something. Wait, what is the big... Okay. Okay. So, maybe... Okay. If I show you this weapon, right? I think it's, just by the way it looks, clear that it's a strength-focused weapon. So, if you're using a dexterity build, you cannot fix the dexterity scaling on this weapon. You can try, it will do a little bit more damage, but it's not gonna be a huge difference. So this system where you can change the affinities of your weapons works the best for weapons that are mid-size. For example, you could use a katana with strength. You could, because it's a medium-sized weapon, right? Like weapons that look mid-sized, right? Like this is a mid-sized weapon. Yeah, it's long, but it's really... It's a rule of thumb, of course. Like this is not a... This is a case-by-case basis, right? But still, you could make this work with strength. If you infuse it. You could make this work with strength too. You could literally... Any sword of this size. This is kind of a great sword. You can also make it work with strength or with dexterity. A weapon like this, you could also make it work with either. What you cannot do, of course, you cannot get a knife like this and go, yeah, I'm gonna use strength with this. That's stupid. So yeah, unless you are using one of the extremes on the table, like knives and small swords or big-ass hammers, for the most part, you can tune them around your build, so you have more flexibility to try out weapons. So I guess that because you're using the Bloodhound sword, you're using Dex. So I'm gonna tell you the types of weapons that you can absolutely try whenever you want. Now you can try any dagger, you can level them up, it will work for you. You can try any short sword, it will work for you. You can try most of the great swords, not the ultra great sword, but you can try most of the great swords if you imbue them in decks. You can try all of the katanas, honestly. And some of the twin blades, so yeah, like, you have a lot of freedom with a dex build. And that was a fuck ton of information in a moment, but the good part about this is that this is gonna be recorded on my channel, so if you just need the explanation again, you can just come back and see, take a look at this part of the stream, and it will be clear. I hope. Yeah, I hope that was useful for you. And now I'm gonna try a strength build for a while before we finish this stream. Okay, so I sub, thank you. I am going through a very interesting part of my channel right now, because I used to be a Warframe channel and I just dropped the Warframe centric idea, because I just don't have time. I don't have the time to grind Warframe, so I'm just now streaming whatever the fuck I feel like it. And right now it's Elden Ring. So we are going for a strength build, so we have many options here. Actually, we have many options. 11 points in Arcane, yeah, I don't need the hero. I'm gonna go for a classic Vagabond. Yeah, I'm gonna load up the same appearance as always. I can also use my Kratos cosplay. Or the Guts cosplay. Oh, so, important thing about this. Have you seen in my explanation how you can at any point just change your stats and you can become another thing? So, this is very important to know, because people don't understand this about this game. If you start with a Vagabond, you don't need to be a knight. You can be a knight because your initial stats are good for being a knight. But you can just start leveling up intelligence and mind, and you can become a mage. Your initial class does not decide which your build will be. Your initial class only decides what you start with. That is something that some people don't understand about this game. And this works the same in every other Souls game. All of them but Sekiro, of course, because there are no builds in Sekiro. But any Souls game, initial class, it's your initial stats and equipment. If you find a sorcerer staff and you level your intelligence to 60, it will do the exact same damage as if you were playing with the astrologer. Initial class doesn't decide anything in this game. But yeah, you should keep that in mind, just in case. Complete flexibility. Okay, we can do this. I'm gonna... I don't fucking know what to call her. The Chonka. La Chonka. We are going for the golden seed because, yeah, more flasks. Early game is always good. Also, explore a lot. Your first time, explore a lot. Wait, you can customize the characters to look like different characters? Yay! Yeah, you can. You have to go into advanced editing. Yeah. You can open a big-ass fucking editor. You are not limited to the preset that the game gives you. Of course. And of course, I mean, I did not do that that cosplay. Like, I went on the internet and I searched it up for someone that did something similar. And I found a guy, and it's, yeah, you move those sliders to this place, and this guy will look like Guts from Berserk. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Also, kinda important thing, Joshua, kinda important thing. If you roll slower than this, if your roll is slower, try to level your stamina a little bit, or maybe lose some heavy armor, because fat rolling, yeah, not good in Souls games. Just in case, you never know. I'm skipping this. Fuck it. The audio cut out, I couldn't hear you. Okay, so I was saying another very important thing for new people in this type of games. If your rolling speed, if your dodging speed is lower than this, okay, if it goes slower than this, you should unequip secondary weapons or equip a lighter armor or whatever, okay? Because the speed of your rolling decides how many invincibility frames you get per roll, which makes the game way more difficult. That is the way to balance heavy armor. If you have heavy armor, you gotta play around it somehow, because of course armor is pretty good. You take less damage. And it is very easy to see too, so... Okay, I have everything equipped. Oh, wait a minute, this mod is... Oh god, this mod is very... It is very generous with your weight. So, okay, this is mid-roll, right? I don't hear you when we were explaining how to customize your character to look like another character. I'm gonna... Okay, Joshua, I'm gonna check up on the stream, and I'm gonna see if it's actually your internet problem or my stream problem. Because if the streaming is doing something stupid, I gotta fix it. Let me just check. Okay, Joshua, fella, I have bad news. I have bad news. It's your internet. The streaming is working perfectly, so I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like, maybe lower the quality of the stream, maybe go, instead of 180, go 720 or something, but yeah, I cannot do anything, I'm sorry. But I'll try to explain it again. Yes, you can, absolutely, you can customize your characters, okay? You can customize your characters. In the main... In fact, you don't even have to create a new character. Okay, I'm gonna... I'll just show you. Give me a second. I'll just show you, okay? Because you can do it whenever, which you couldn't do in other Souls games. This is... I think this is new from Elden Ring, because in Dark Souls 3 at least, you have to use a resource to be able to change your... Okay, where is it? I was gonna mention Berserk, but I didn't know you would know about... my brother in Christ, like... Berserk is literally my favorite story ever made. Literally my favorite story ever made. Holy shit. No need to mention it. I know. I know. So about changing your opinion, so you can, whenever, as many times as you want, you can come to Round Table Hall, and you can go to this room, okay? And you come to this mirror. And there you go. Detailed appearance. And here it is, everything. Face and hair, face template, your hair, your eyebrows, literally everything. You just customize it however you want. You do literally anything you want. There's millions of options here. And then you can save it to your favorites. And you can apply and reapply it as many times as you want to any characters you want. And yeah, that's the way to do it, basically. You can also do it whenever you create a new character from the beginning. But yeah, you can just go there. Oh, here she is. Oh, let's do the boring part. Oh, hold up. I forgot about the feature about this mod. I can just skip the early game, though. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Give me a sec. I can just skip the early game. I'm stupid. It's literally gonna take less time for me to remove this and create a new game, because this mod straight up has a setting that allows you to skip the early game. Yes. La Chonka. There we go. Keepsake, Golden Seed. There we go. This mod is the fucking bomb. I wouldn't recommend it to someone new because this mod changes so many fucking things, but it also limits you in ways that are way harder than in the base game. Like this mod is definitely made for veterans of the game. And if you're new to the game, you're not gonna fully appreciate the amount of shit that it changes. It will only make the game harder and nothing else. Oh, hold up. I'm already skipping it. Holy shit. Yeah, supposedly you can interact with a statue and it will let you skip the early game, I think. And the statue at the beginning. Begin journey to where the fuck you can go into New Game Plus from the start? What the what is this? This mod is a bomb. The Eternal Return game mode locks the player in a 3-day time loop that resets the lands between. NPC quests can be completed over the different loops to gain permanent power increases. Heavily inspired by Majora's Mask. The fuck are you talking about, man? This is stupid. Adventure. Replaces fast travel with warps that take you, and from the Round Table Hall, these warp points are placed in specific locations around the world and take the form of golden gateways. These gateways are only placed in specific points in the world, greatly restricting fast travel. Holy fuck, this mod has everything. This mod literally has everything. Nah, I just disabled incompatible game modes, enable quick start. Okay. So now we just should be able to skip some stuff. It is so weird to me that I can have all of this equipment and still have mid-roll instead of fat roll. That is hilarious. So now that you mentioned Berserk, one of the builds that I wanna definitely, right? I wanna make like a Casca cosplay. Although I don't know if there's any armor that looks similar to hers. In Dark Souls, for sure, like Hidetaka Miyazaki himself, the creator of this game series, he's a big-ass Berserk fan. He's a very big Berserk fan. There's a lot of references to Berserk in Elden Ring and in Dark Souls and shit. You can literally find the God's Greatsword in this game. You can use the God's Greatsword. It is the exact same weapon. You can also find a very similar armor. But of course, that requires strength. A lot of strength. Okay. So yeah, I already have my horse. Cool shit. I have this already. I have this. Oh, cool. Okay. Well, level 10. I'm just gonna go straight up to market. What's the worst thing that could happen, right? I'll just try to face him. At level 1. Fuck it. When you use bigger weapons, doesn't that mean slowers? Not exactly. Like, that is not a rule. So I'll explain what the actual determining factor about what your roll size is. As the mere moment I touch this grace, I will explain. So it depends on your equip load. As you can see in the middle of my screen right now, I have right now a maximum equip load of 110. Okay? So if you have less than 70%, of your maximum, in this case it would be 73. So as long as I have less than 73, I have mid-roll. Okay? And to have light roll, I would need to go lower than 30%. Or 25, I don't remember, but anyways. If you use a bigger weapon, the bigger weapon will weight more. But at the end of the day, if your equip load is less than 70%, you will do mid-roll. It's just about balancing your weight. So if I suddenly equipped a really heavy weapon, I could just unequip some armor, because as you can see, armor is really heavy. This armor weighs 18, but maybe you can use some clothes that only weigh 5. Of course, it will give you less resistances, but you can work through that, because you can level endurance, which will allow you to carry more shit equipped. You can find talismans like this that allow you to raise your equipment load. It's just a matter of which percentage of your maximum equip load do you have. That's all there is to it. In fact, if I drop all of this right now, I have a better dodge. In the base game, it doesn't look like this. It looks like this because of the mod that I'm using. But I can deactivate this. Look at this. So Reforged options. Where was it? No, where was it? Where is it? Settings. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I just. So, look at this. So, I have mid-roll now, okay? This is mid-roll. But if I drop this roll is much quicker. And it gives you more iframes. That's how it works. But I'm gonna reactivate those animations now because they look sick. Yeah, let's just I'm just gonna go with a level 1 weapon. I'm gonna try to kill Margit. Not a no-hit, that's for sure. Like, I don't know how to no-hit Margit. he has a very tricky moveset, especially whenever he does the weird two-hit combo at his left side with the magic knife. That is very hard to dodge, and you have to play the whole fight around that, because he will most definitely use it. It's not a question of will he use it, it's a question about am I in a position to dodge it, because he will do it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kinda scared. I am kinda scared. This mod is much harder than the base game. Do you know how to beat Crucible Line? I mean, dodging him? If you can tell me where he's here, right? I can go now and try to fight him. And maybe you'll learn something. But I'm gonna give Margit a try. Okay, here we go. Oh, mid-rolls are way slower than I'm used to. Oh, my timing was terrible right there. Okay, now he will try to punish me as soon as I try to heal. Maybe not, because I dodged. Oh god. Yeah, he's a hard boss early game. And he does the follow-up. And he attacks with the tail. Kane back, yeah. Kane hit, and afterwards he uses the knife. Yeah, he's a hard-ass boss.
Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins.
Oh god.
Tarnished.
I am so fucked. Yep. I mean, that was a decent attempt for just a first try, without having even gotten anything. I literally went straight up to Margit. No leveling, no weapons upgrading, no nothing. Just base class. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at yeah, this is never he should be here. I'm gonna take a quick look. But be aware, you just saw me defeat without getting hit even once the hardest boss this whole saga has ever seen. And now I'm about to fucking die. I hate Crucible Knights. I hate them so much. I am so bad at fighting them. You cannot even imagine it. But we can try. We can most definitely try. That's for sure. But you don't even need to pay a key to get into this one. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's see what this guy is able to do. Okay, so that's a delayed attack. Okay. That delay is disgusting. Holy Holy fuck! Okay, so he has a two-hit combo that you should probably dodge sideways to get away from the gravel he throws from the ground. But also keep in mind this fight might be a little different from the one that you are used to, because this mod changes some attacks from enemies. Yeah, you can dodge it sideways. But there's also a really cool thing that you can do against that attack. You can jump it. That's something you can do in Elden Ring that you cannot do in other Souls games. You can jump. And any attack that comes from the ground, you can just jump it. And at the same time, you dodge and attack. That is, of course, way more advanced. But as long as you're able to recognize that he's doing it, that's a very good punish. Let me see if I can get it done at least once. Also, I'm gonna equip a shield, because why the fuck not? I feel really rusty against this guy. And he also has one, so... Okay, that was terrible. So, are you seeing this noisy attack that I make that goes like ching and then I attack, right? That's something, that's a whole mechanic that this game has that doesn't explain very well. It's counter guards. So if you block an attack with your shield or your weapon and then you press your heavy attack button, the R2, you do a special attack that is way stronger. The problem is, of course, you lose a lot of stamina doing it. You lose a lot of stamina because you have to first tank the hit with your shield or your weapon. And after tanking it, you have to attack, and it's a heavy attack too, so it uses a lot of stamina. And I am getting absolutely bodied by this guy. Holy. This is personal now, what the fuck? They are really strong. And the worst part about it is they have a lot of delays on their attacks, so they are very difficult to learn. Anything that has a delay, it forces you to either keep calm and attack and dodge afterwards, or just learn the timing perfectly. That is nasty. Holy shit, they are so strong, the fuck? Yeah, I don't think I'm getting him. Brother, he might be stronger than Margit. Of course, that is not a fair comparison because I fought Margit a lot of times. I mean, each time you have to complete the game, you have to fight him. But this guy, yeah. I need to heal, motherfucker. He's not gonna let me heal. The moment I heal, he's gonna do the ground attack, right? Maybe not. Yeah, I gotta keep remembering that I can jump that. Yeah, he's hard. Now you can see why I couldn't beat him. I mean, he's a hard enemy. And it is a hard enemy that I don't have any practice against. Because, okay, little spoiler. He's not the only one, because this enemy is not a boss. This enemy is a high-level enemy that right now you're finding as a boss, but later into the game you will find more of them. Just as a normal enemy that you can just find in the middle of a level. You'll be stronger, of course, but they will also be stronger. So at that point, I just try to cheese them. I don't have any type of I don't have any type of shame. I just try to cheese them. I gotta jump. I gotta jump. See, if you jump, you dodge that. Let me heal. Oh god, I thought I was covered with the shield. Oh god. Yeah, they are very hard. Depends. Whatever allows you to actually remember. Oh yeah, he's doing this attack. Whatever it suits you. Which it's a case by case basis. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. I am not very good at playing slow characters. So you know what I'm about to do, right? Fuck it. I'm gonna take even more damage, but I don't care. This is more up my alley. This is more of my style. Okay, he hits. Okay, he hits. Oh my fucking god, brother. He literally tanked the Ash of War that is designed to remove shields from enemies. He tanked it with the shield. And he has a delay on the counter attack with the shield too, holy. The delays are nasty. And I took it again. Okay. Okay, let me heal, you motherfucker. That fucking delay. I know he's gonna do it. So, let me explain. I think the moment, yeah, it's always the same. So, if you hit his shield, he will do the attack every single time, or at least most of the times. So that's predictable. Oh, you can strafe him. Oh, okay, that's good to know. So you can just dodge it, strafing. Okay, that's cool. I just don't trust most of like sometimes you can strafe an attack, some other times you can, because some enemies have a lot of tracking and some others don't. So you never know. Until you try, you cannot know. There's no way to know 100% of the time. But now that I know that if I hit his shield, he always does that, he's predictable. He has become predictable. That's another delay. Oh my fucking god. I'm gonna get stuck on this guy? Jesus. I mean, I would say that this is embarrassing, you know? But I don't think so. Do you know what this is for me? This is humbling. This is humbling. I have 800 hours on this game. I have completed this game. Maybe like 50 times, 60 times. I have just defeated the most difficult boss in the entire series without even getting hit. But still, this guy can fuck me up. And that is humbling. And I really like that. Because that means there's always something else to there's always something else to learn. And I love that, because that means I'm never gonna get tired of this game. And that makes me happy. Yes, I am not coping. I am in fact happy that this guy is kicking by us. Happy, I tell you. Oh, that optimization is very good, the fuck? Okay, so you can attack during his, Oh, that's very cool, actually, the fuck? Oh, that... I mean, Radahn is a hard boss. Radahn is a hard boss, and it's a hard boss that I am not very good at fighting. But it is a very good boss, though. It is so fucking good. Okay, I think I have this guy down. Oh no, forgot about phase 2. Yeah, he has the aspect of the Crucible. Brother, let me heal. Holy shit, he's aggressive as shit. What the fuck? Oh my fucking god. Just gotta wait till the last second. Ah! I mean, I think I have this guy down. I think I figured him out. So there's something really cool that you can do when you actually really know a fight. If the enemy is attacking, but you know that he's always gonna do a delay on their attack, you can, instead of waiting, you can just, you know, attack him and then dodge, because you know he's gonna take a long while in attacking, so why not attack him? Or you can take a breather, however you want. Yeah, like that's a delay. That's another delay. That's another delay. But you cannot attack through that because he has his shield up. Okay, so if I was able to posture break him, have you ever broken the posture of an enemy? You know what that is, at least? Of course, like, it's just practice after all. It's just learning the moveset. Do you know what posture breaking is? It is another mechanic that you can use. It is especially good with bigger weapons. Like, you can do it with any weapon, but it is way harder to do with a single katana than it is to do with a big-ass sword, you know. You know what posture breaking is? I'm trying to do it, to show it to you. But it's very hard because he has a shield. But basically, every enemy has a secondary health bar that is constantly getting refilled. Okay, imagine every enemy has a health bar that is getting refilled constantly, okay? If you manage to empty that invisible health bar, the enemy drops to the floor and you can crit them. And how do you get that? Being very aggressive or landing very big attacks. It makes a very satisfying sound, you will see. That's a big mistake. I almost died because of that. That is a posture break. That is a posture break. And then you go to the front or wherever the game shows you like a glowing point. You stop moving. You gotta keep stopping. If you move, you cannot do it. You gotta be still. And being still, you press R1 and you do the crit. That's how posture breaking works. And as you can see, it is very rewarding because crits do a fuck ton of damage. They do a lot of damage. You don't necessarily need to use posture breaking to win. It's just another thing that you can do. Like, if you are doing extraordinarily good in a boss fight and you are like, oh, wait a minute, I am hitting him every single time and I'm being very aggressive, just be aware, like, he could be stance broken at any point. So you gotta be ready for it, because if you stance break an enemy, you better fucking use that opportunity to do the crit. I was very aggressive there. Instead of trying to back up and healing, I tried to hit him again because I was pretty sure the stance break was coming. But of course, it is invisible. You never know. You get a feel for it. You get a feel for your weapon. You get a feel for how much stance damage you do. You get a feeling for how tanky the stance of an enemy is. You get a feel for everything. And that's the way to master this game. You just gotta play. You just gotta play. Like, no explanation is gonna make you better at playing than just playing, seeing, okay, why did I get hit? Let's try something different next time. Oh god. Also, jumping attacks do way more posture damage, by the way. Also, they are really heavy on your stamina. You can get out of stamina very quick if you spam jumping attacks. I don't recommend it. But they are a useful tool. They do a lot of damage. They cover a lot of distance. You can dodge ground attacks with them. You can attack and defend at the same time by jumping. But yeah, if you're going for posture break, which is you can do it with any weapon, but posture breaking is the bread and butter of heavy builds. You're seeing a great sword and shit, go for posture breaking. Oh, I never see that coming. Okay, that is very quick. I gotta remember, I can just... With the speed of my sword, I can just... I can only punish him once. I can only punish him once. Because if I do 2 hits, his tail is way too fast and it's gonna hit me. So I gotta remember that. But yeah, now this is personal. Now that I'm starting to learn him, I gotta kill him. And that will probably be the end of the stream. Whenever I kill him, or if I don't, at least in a couple more attempts, that will be the end for today. I am very tired. I have been doing nothing but playing Elden Ring today, and I want to be talking to my friends. Like, no wonder people got stuck on this when the game came out. Holy shit, they are difficult. Like, no wonder. I mean, at least he's not very tanky. I have literally a level 1 weapon. There we go. Stance break. Easy money. Bye-bye. And you can charge a fully charged R2 from whenever he wakes up. Perfect dodge. Okay. Ah, that was bad. Heal. Oh my god, he's spamming it. His posture will more than likely have recovered by this point. Wow, that's fast. That's incredibly... That is way too fast, the fuck? Let me heal. Yeah, they spam a lot. I'm gonna give him a couple more tries, and when I say couple, I mean 2 more. And that will be the end for today. I am very tired. Also, this is not optimized at all because I have one more. I have 1 mana flask that I'm not getting any use out of it. I should swap to 5 healing flasks instead of 4 and 1. In case you didn't know that, you can swap the amount of each type of flask that you have on any grace in the flask menu. Come on, do something. There we go. I'm gonna get hit by this, right? No. Beautiful. That is way too quick. I gotta remember. Yeah, press dodge as soon as I see this. Perfect. Yeah, I got this motherfucker now. I got him. Oh, god damn it. I knew that was gonna hit me, but that's where it is. Healing time. Just heal after you've done something big, because if you don't, you get punished by the boss. Okay, time to clutch. No, time to die! Well, I said 2 attempts, and if I keep improving, it looks like the last attempt is gonna be the successful one. But yeah, they are very difficult. But of course, I am base level. Like, if I was 20 bigger, this would be very easy. Like, very easy. Vigor is so important in the game. Actually, in fact, I'm gonna... You know what? Now that I know how to fully dodge them, let's use some armor. My roll is gonna be a little bit worse, but as long as the timings are correct, the dodges are the same. I get hit by that, of course. Okay. I know what I'm doing incorrectly now. Kill me, kill me, kill me. So I think that the best way to fight this guy, ironically, is to bait the shield attack, because it is very predictable. So I can just go against him, I can hit him in the shield, dodge the attack, and do a big Ass of War, and he's fucking done, because 2 Asses of War and maybe a couple more hits, that's enough to stance break him. And as long as I can repeat that, he's done. Of course, I'm not saying, yeah, this is strategy for every single build. I'm just saying that's how I'm about to do it. And I failed the dodge. I managed to do what I was waiting for. I'm dead. This feels weirdly personal now. Holy shit. I wanna keep going. Joshua, you probably have like way more vigor than I have right now, right? Okay, can I heal now? How many points do you have into vigor right now? I want to know if you have more or less vigor than I have. To check how difficult it should be for you. Oh, I'm gonna get hit. Yeah, I'm just a little bit tired and tilted. Cannot lie. I cannot lie. Yeah, I think this is it. I think this is it. I need to cook the dinner. I need to go see my friends. It's been a long day. I'm ready for the weekend, but yeah, it's been fun. It's been real fun. I finally managed to do the no hit that I've been practicing for a long fucking while. We are now just short of doing the boss cleanup in the DLC, just killing the rest of the main bosses that I have left. And I have a new subscriber that I've been able to help, I hope, as much as possible. So yeah, it's been a good day. It's been a good day for sure. So that's gonna be it. See you later, bro. Really happy that you enjoyed the stream. I'll probably more than likely be streaming again on Monday. During the weekends, nah, it's time to just relax. So yeah, see you guys around on Monday. Hopefully we will do something even more exciting than getting the final boss. So yeah, bye bye. See you around. Have fun.